ochazuke. After a rough night for my stomach, figured that ochazuke, any kind of warm thing with rice, are gonna be helpful. It's ume flavor. Gentleness on the body, gentleness on our own hearts, I feel like is so crucial this year, and especially in this season. And I'm gonna reference Fire Horse year, and maybe before I do, really want to say that I don't want to reference it lightly. I am seeing folks, including friends, post about just kind of the co-opting of like Chinese culture, Chinese cosmology being like loosely used by like everyone, especially this year. With like people who've like never talked about Chinese astrology before, and yeah, just appropriative energy and behavior, and being Japanese, it's not my culture. So I want to give credit to traditional Chinese wisdom systems, which I have a lot of respect for, and it's woven a lot into my work and my offerings, and I really want to respectfully reference them because they are such resonant, profound systems, such a profound system and teachings that can, I think, really help guide us through these times. There's just so much vocabulary around how to tend to the mind, the body, the heart with our environment. That's there the more I learn, and I do have multiple teachers that I continue to learn from. And something that I want to say about Young Fire Horse year that I'm feeling into so far, and as I'm in conversation with different friends and also just like brilliant folks that I work with in the therapy space as well, is this like young fireness of even just what I'm doing right now, of sharing myself like this. I've never done this before, record myself and share consecutively, and there's just this desire in me that's feeling inspired to share myself authentically. It's Yang fire, it's very sun-like, it's very Leo-like in Western tropical astrology, and this desire to be inspired and to share it outwardly, to present that that's there, and at the same time really feeling into horse energy. And yesterday I went to a local park to where I saw that there's like an equestrian park, so I went there. That's a whole nother video because I was very heartbroken by witnessing just horses being caged and rode on all day, and just like, whipped around all day. Like, it was just, it really made me sick, literally. But what I'm wanting to say about the horse, I went there because I feel like as horse year, they are our teachers this year. What can we learn from these animates, as an indigenous elder, Tiokasin Ghost Horse, has coined? Not animals, mal like bad, but like animates, are friends on this terrain. And I feel like something that they're teaching me right now is like how to expand my heart horse size. And horses are one of the 4 bigender animals in the zodiac, and their inclination or their feature is being yang exterior, big body, very dynamic, ability physically, and then yin in the inside, very gentle, soft, subtle energetics that they can pick up on. No wonder there's equestrian, therapy, because just even being around horses is so healing. And as I think about like this process that's just happening for me of like sharing very outwardly, openly, transparently, it's very vulnerable, so I feel inspired to share. But then I go, after each time, there's this like period of like, my hand is going like this. It's like I feel very vulnerable. There's like, I feel very raw. There's vulnerability hangover that can happen depending on what I just shared, and thinking about like, well, how can that be received? Or, I think this like, I don't want to offend people or hurt people through what I'm saying. And it's really making me really like work my edges around this mental, emotional terrain. And so I have to go through a process with myself to really like kind of baby myself and tend internally, take care of my body, and deepen this like self-care, self-love practice as I do so. And then I go back and share, and the process kind of keeps going, in different flavors and ways. But I feel like that's kind of this horse training that is like naturally unfolding for me, is like vulnerably sharing outward and then tending inward and tending to the body, the emotional, physical, mental, spiritual body, sharing again. And it's like getting these reps in to expand my heart horse size, so that maybe I could be a little more like my teachers. And it's not like a stabilizing kind of thing, but I do think horse year, being that they're so dynamic and physical, they're really teaching us how to take care and locate oneself in one's heart, and locating home and grounding in oneself as the terrain is ever moving, even as our internal terrain is ever moving, ever emerging, how to like show up with gentleness throughout and sensitivity throughout that process. So far the teachings, horse teachings, has been incredible already. Finish my ochazuke now.